I got in my head monkey see, monkey do. The download is, this is a message for someone who has seen someone do something, wasn't taught how to do it, and is just observed, and you've created something yourself. Give me a sec. So the download is like, either this is a message for someone where you didn't have a bond with, I'm getting either of your parents, or it could have just been like one, but one of your parents was successful. Okay, the other one might not have been so successful. One of them was like successful, okay, in the realm of professional, okay, like with their job. Maybe they invested, maybe they did stocks, maybe they did, had their own business, literally. I'm also getting a business that went out of business, but then there was like still survival and thriving going on. But I'm getting like this one parent you could have looked up to. And I'm getting like, first of all, you're doing something. I don't think it's the same type of niche. You might be doing the same type of niche, but this is like specific to someone. You might be doing something completely different, but your drive, your motivation, your desire to exceed and excel was basically motivated and stemmed from the parent, okay, this one parent. And Spirit wants to recognize someone or give validation in this way, because I feel like the person I'm talking to is about to hit like a very big milestone, and I don't know if your family's around to even say congratulations. I'm also getting this as like a kind of a sad message of like, you were never fully taught like one-on-one, like you can do it this way, or like this is how it's done. Or if you were taught a little bit, it was like short-lived, and then you didn't have the experience of being taught and trained on, you know, how to do this. I'm getting school projects, I'm getting like having to do things last minute, or just feeling really overwhelmed with school projects. And that also could have been like, now later in life it's affecting you with procrastination or things like that. But there's this message of you successfully, yeah, it's like you had to do everything on your own, and it was just like again, like this person doesn't know this cup's coming out of the cloud, you know. It's like you looking at all the overwhelming emotional things that you got to do, you know, that just cause you emotional havoc, make you feel completely withdrawn, okay, and like you don't want to attempt to complete these things, okay, but you did complete these things and you did overcome obstacles. That's who I'm talking to right now. I'm also getting something with this, you guys. I'm being called to say this as like when you were a child, perhaps, and this is for the females, women, okay? If your parents didn't teach you about like the period, okay? Or like you felt like you had to learn all that stuff on your own, and it just was like, I'm feeling like the entire feminine hood of your life has been like kind of effed up because of like you weren't taught specific things that were just like a given. Ooh, and you know what I'm being called to reference, which is so interesting, the book The Giver. Okay, I'm getting freshman year, I'm getting sophomore year, like high school, I'm getting The Giver, I'm getting English class, okay, it's a big one. I don't know, I'm getting like a pivotal book that could have been like your escape in high school, or like you could have escaped into like literature, or just lost yourself, and I'm getting like your own world, living in your own world. All right, what I want to see now, those are the downloads that I'm getting from Spirit. Because I feel that you have overcome so many battles and difficulties, and like this inner struggle of self-worth, and that you can do things. I'm getting fighting for other people's attention, to notice you, to notice how to do things correctly, or is this right? I'm getting you scrambling to get everything together. You could be going to like universities way back in the day, or applying to this, that, and the other, and being like, I don't know, let me fill this in, let me fill this out, trying to show up early to places. You could have had like various different degrees, or dabbled in different careers and professions and things like that. You could have been like really disorganized in high school, and then later in life, now things are going really well. But that's why I want to give this message, because someone is about to complete some type of like major goal, major life accomplishment in the professional realm. And it was kind of thanks to this parent. And I'm also going to pull a message to see what this parent would want to say to you. That's why the monkey see, monkey do came out, is because that's what it was. I'm also getting, you guys could have had like a stuffed animal or a pet monkey when you were younger, because that's what it is. And I'm also being called, look, you guys, the goal's here. The Nine of Cups of the Chariot. I was about to say cooking, or like cooking classes. Some of you guys could be preparing to be like a chef or something like that, or working at a restaurant, or getting your own restaurant or establishment. The Chariot sometimes represents like professional establishments and things like that. But this is the dream. This was the goal to, I'm hearing look like him, look like her. And this could have been like mom or dad. Okay, take it as it could have been a sister or brother too. You guys take it as it resonates. But this person, you see how she's got her arms crossed? She's supposed to be happy. It almost looks like she's like, look what I've achieved, but no one ever really said good job. Like all that fighting to get where you are today. You know what I mean? But it was so difficult to get there. And so you might be really like, you might have still these feelings of, it was just so much of a struggle, and like I never really got validated in the emotional way that I needed from family and friends. You guys are about to reach a really big goal. I'm telling you. Finances are going to go skyrocketing. This is definitely on a professional level. Okay. I feel like you could be receiving 2 gifts from people. I feel like people are going to say and actually send you gifts. Like, little do you know, whatever you're going to be doing, you might receive like packages in the mail for the hard work that you've been doing. I want to let you guys know the Chariot's coming out because it's talking about July. I'm getting Cancer energy, June, July. Okay. So maximum, could be this next 2 months that you're going to hit this goal. So the Chariot comes out to say there's a big win. There's a big win blowing in the wind coming your way. So since this is Cancer energy here, it's like you could be, Cancer's ruled by the moon, so this could be like a job that you're really passionate about. I'm also hearing repetition, like you had to do this a lot of times. I'm also getting, you might have had to move away from the person that you really loved, or had to create some type of space here. The Chariot's like away from the city and things like that. The 2 Sphinxes here, I'm getting like you got control of the craziness within you and you focused. All right, because I'm getting like you could have been very distracted, or like I'm getting ADHD, or just something that could have just been like, concentration's always been a problem. It's always been a problem, okay? And this is really saying that some of your craziness paid off. You don't even know. It's almost saying to me like you being and taking so many random risks, all right? In different directions with different people, doing different things to try to reach the goal to be like mom, dad, whoever it was, paid off. And this is just Spirit saying like, doesn't matter how you got there, you got there. All right, so I'm going to pull cards to see what the person feels about you reaching this goal, basically. Let's see. Okay, let's start channeling here. So with the Chariot, you could have been like a person who's really inventive. You could have been a person who, as I said before, like, I don't know, I'm getting like computers, or like a developer, or like, you know how to like control 2 different aspects as I stop. Control 2 different aspects really well. It could be driving. It could be something to do with like building. All right. Now, what does the person feel about you? That they're proud. They're proud of what you've built. They knew you'd always get there. Even if they didn't tell you that, they knew that you'd always get to the goal that you wish. This person, no matter if you know it or not, wanted the best for you. You guys behind that, look at all these wands, passion, drive, willpower. Okay, you really believing like the fire within the desire to like never die. Okay, the desire to fight because you always knew you deserved it. Even if it's like, I'm getting some of you guys are such fighters. Like, this is like pushing yourself to the limits in order to get something done. And it came from the home space. It came from what you saw, what you were, your upbringing. It could have been, and if it's not that, whatever you did brought you to this moment where you're about to achieve something again. Like, next couple of months, you guys, is what I'm honestly getting for this person. This is, look at, here we go. 4 of Wands, 10 of Wands, pushing really hard. 3 of Wands, your ship's coming in. The manifestation here. This is public speaking, by the way. And then, you know what's here? The freaking 10 of Pentacles and the Page of Wands. You're a new person. Like, we're starting from ground zero. Look, Ace of Pentacles, money coming in like crazy. You guys get ready for something amazing to happen. Congratulations.